Welcome back again, guys. Again, yes, transfer deadline day. Yes, it is. Yeah, so we are doing the live show of that now with around about almost 2 hours of the window left. As well. So there's been some very interesting deals that have been going on so far. As well. Maybe not for Newcastle as much. More we've got outgoings more this time than any incomings, but we haven't got anyone in there by the looks of it. From what I've been hearing, it doesn't look like we are going to be getting any incomings in the final day. But the outgoings looks like we've got, it looks like Matty Longstaff is off to, I think it was Colchester, I think it was, correct me if I'm wrong. Federico Fernandez is heading out on loan as well, and now we have Kel Watts heading out on loan again as well. So there you are. Of course, we'll be going talking about some of the deals with the other clubs as well. Again, just going to wait for Archer to come in as well. We have some news, and not regards to Newcastle, but Southampton have completed the signing of Ainsley Maitland-Niles on loan from Arsenal. So that one has just been announced. That Maitland-Niles, he completes his loan move to Arsenal as well. So, of course, Aubameyang looks to be on a way to Chelsea. Looks like that one's pretty much almost done now by the looks of it. I would say. So there you are as well. But yeah, there definitely has been some interesting days on this one as well. So there you are. But the latest that's come out just there is Southampton have completed the signing of Ainsley Maitland-Niles on loan from Arsenal. So there. Yeah, but again, let me know about the deals that have been going on the day in this window as well. If you do enjoy this, guys, please, of course, do stick the thumbs up, hit the subscribe button if you're new to the channel as well. Of course, feel free to donate through Super Chat as well. And you can become a member of the channel as well. Joe says, evening, Pete. Andrew's in the house. I hope you well. Do you think we'll get anyone else in? It doesn't look like the looks of it from what I've been hearing now. Unfortunately, it looks like that could be our business done in this transfer window. So there. Bournemouth, they've just here seen on the bottom, they've signed defender Jack Stevenson's on loan. Dan James is having a medical. Fulham ahead of a loan move from Leeds as well. Very interesting. That one it is. Again, I've not managed to see a lot of these due to work the day, but when I've heard that Forest did sign Willy Bolly from Wolves for £4.65 million. Forest getting loads of players in this window. Again, if they're trying to make if they want to try and stay in the Premier League, I can understand as well. Forest also in talks with Chelsea for a loan move for Michy Batshuayi as well. All sorts of interesting ones going on as well. So there. As well, so there. Spurs considering a move for Monaco winger Gelson Martins. Were we linked with him a few years ago? Joe Costa says it's been a good summer for us, though. Yeah, of course. Pope, Botman, Target on a permanent deal as well, and breaking a transfer record on Alexandra Isak as well. So absolutely, there you are. Man United midfielder James Garner close to finalising a move to Everton as well. So there. What Everton and interest in signing João Pedro. I didn't know Everton were linked with him. I know we were linked with him, but that deal ended up becoming off. Hector Bellerin, of course, he joins Barcelona on a free transfer after terminating his contract with Arsenal by mutual consent. So he's no longer an Arsenal player now permanently. So he's gone to Barcelona on a permanent deal now. So Everton midfielder Gomez is in Andre Gomez to join Lille. Very interesting one for that as well for Everton, letting him go. And Forest again are come close to completing a deal for Blackpool winger Josh Bowler, who will join Olympiacos on a season-long loan. So more with that one as well. And Forest again, it says, and that's Reds defender like Bade, or if that's how you pronounce his name as well. Everton, they've re-signed midfielder. If they've bought Guay back again from PSG. Fulham, they completed the signing of Willian. I did see that one the day as well. So Willian is back in the Premier League as well. Keep the comments coming in, guys, because it's been great to get your thoughts. Again, Dubravka, yes, he's completed his long loan season to Manchester United. I'm still a bit baffled over that, why he's gone there. Bournemouth investigating a late move for the Southampton winger Nathan Redmond. Chelsea agree to sign Juventus midfielder Dennis Zakaria. The breaking news just come up, and that's again going for the signing of that Southampton have got Ainsley Maitland-Niles on a season-long loan. And hopefully Ocho will be joining me very, very soon as well. So I think Forest will still get relegated and have to buy loads of players. Yeah, but interesting, because it all depends how these players gel together as well, doesn't it? So there you are. So definitely some really interesting deals that have took place. David says, I'm still not happy about yesterday. Well, not still. Well, not. One game in the Premier League tonight as well. Leicester against Man United. Current score is 1-0 to Man United, scored by Jadon Sancho. Villa also rejected an improved bid from Arsenal for their midfielder Douglas Luiz. Southampton defender Jan Bednarek is having a medical ahead of Aston Villa on a loan deal as well. Klopp is becoming the new Fergie, according to Joe. Yeah, absolutely. Yep, Chelsea agreed principle with Barcelona to sign Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang for around about 10 million, with Marcos Alonso going the other way. So Marcos Alonso on the verge of joining Barcelona as well. So with Aubameyang now coming in on from Chelsea. So again, guys, let me know what you think of the deals that have been going on in today's window so far. Because there has been some very interesting ones today. There really, really has indeed. So there you are. Of course, Man United also completed the signing of Anthony from Ajax as well for 86 million. Man City completed the signing of defender Manuel Akanji for Borussia Dortmund. I think that is a bit strange on him going to Chelsea. Yeah, Aubameyang to Chelsea. Yeah, it is a little bit, isn't it? Of course, Fulham and Everton talks with Blackburn over the signing of the Chile forward Ben Brereton Diaz. So there you are. Well, he's back again, so let's get him in again. Good old Lord.
Yeah, right.
Yep. So, what do you make of the deals that have been going on this window today? There's been some very interesting ones. In terms of Newcastle, it doesn't look like we're going to be bringing any incomings now in this window. Were you expecting that?
You are?
Were you expecting that?
Well, never know. There could be a twist in the next hour or so.
Maybe.
I've cause I went out I don't know if this is true, but in the last 32 minutes, I looked on Twitter and apparently that Newcastle are ready to offer Jack Harrison for a deal.
Well, we'll see.
Which means Ryan Fraser would have to go the other way on loan.
Wow.
So I don't know if that's true or not. Just have to wait and see.
Yep. Yep. Oh, just stop the volume down a bit, Archer, just so I don't get done for copyright.
Okay. Right. It's turned down.
That's no problem. There you are. As well, but we've got you did have the departures that went out today as well. Of course, Matty Longstaff's got out on loan again. Is that a surprise?
Yeah, very
Not for me,
surprised. Very surprised he's gone out. But at least he's going out to get some game time. Is it Colchester?
Yep. Yep. By the looks of it, it is. Fernandez heading out on loan as well.
No, Fernandez is going now.
Again, I think when he's back from his loan spell, that'll be him a free agent because I don't think we'll extend his contract after that again.
Yeah, I reckon Fernandez and possibly Clark will go next summer.
But what about some of the other deals that have been going on in terms of the other clubs? Chelsea on the verge of signing Aubameyang from Barcelona. So Aubameyang looks he's coming back to the Premier League.
He's coming back to North London, isn't he?
Yep.
Didn't expect it. Didn't expect that, but at least Chelsea's getting their player. And another one that I've been bragging on all winter for us to at least sign bloody Anthony. I've been banging on about it all summer. And what happens? He goes to Man United.
Where has he gone to, Fernandez? Let's have a look. Where did he go to again, Federico Fernandez? I believe
some foreign team. I don't know.
It was, yeah, absolutely, it was. He's gone to Elche on loan. Federico Fernandez.
That's in. Is that Argentina?
That's in Spain. Who are in La Liga as well. So there. White Troll thinks, is Roger next for the sack?
For Leicester.
Yep.
Very interesting. Leicester had a bit of a sticky start of the season, haven't they?
Yeah, they really have. I mean, Fofana's gone out the door now. And what do you think? Willian is back in the Premier League as well.
That's a strange one. That Willian gone to Fulham.
Yep. Also, what do you make of Southampton getting the signing of Ainsley Maitland-Niles from Arsenal?
Aye. That's another player that will linked with today, but he's gone to Southampton.
Yep.
Every player we've been linked with, they just bugger off elsewhere.
Well, but can you say what you're happy with this transfer window?
I am happy with our transfer business that we've done this summer.
Mm-hmm.
Bringing in Matt Target for start, sign
Mm-hmm.
him on permanently.
Yep.
Then bringing in Nick Pope. I think that was about 12 million.
Mm-hmm.
And then Sven Botman came for about
Yep.
35 million.
Yep.
And then we brought in the Beast, Alexander Isaac,
Yep.
for club record fee.
Absolutely, yes. As well. Well, Dave thinks I think Stevie G might go next. He could well do, actually. I think that's a manager under pressure in this so far in this season as well.
Yeah.
So there you are. But we look at Keith Downey's tweet that he put on the day, even though it does look like we've bought anyone. But you look at our spending so far in this window. £115 million spent this window by Newcastle, with 4 new signings strengthening the starting 11, smashing their transfer record for Alexander Isak, the jewel in the crown. Absolutely, yes.
Yep.
Absolutely. So, even though we may not be bringing anyone in this on this deadline day, but obviously we've had some really good business done in this window. Right. Yeah. So now that there's been a lot of quotes coming from Craig Hope that will panic. We've been rejected offers for that man there, Chris Wood.
Aye.
Do you think that's a player?
Watford was it not Watford that were interested in
I
Chris
think
Wood?
Watford was one of the clubs. Yeah. Yep. Absolutely. But again, would you think you should have gone in this window, or do you think January if there's no improvement from?
I'd give him up until January. See what he can do.
I bet Jason's raging that we've not turned down the offers in this window for Chris Wood.
Yeah.
But hey ho. So there you are. Manchester City, they've brought in, of course, Manuel Akanji for Borussia Dortmund. Again, when I was talking with Martin from the Mancunian way, he feels like they've needed a new centre back in. They think they look a bit shaky at the back at times, particularly when we played them and against Crystal Palace. So Southampton have done well to sort that area out in a way as well. Martin's delighted with the new signing, but I think that's a very good bit of business for Man City to get a player from Borussia Dortmund for around about 16 million.
Yeah.
Now we got to talk the point. Dubravka is out on loan to Man United. Are you disappointed, or can you understand him wanting to go out?
Like I don't understand why he's gone to Man United. Like, because he's like he knows the fact. Like he's gonna be second choice goalkeeper at Man United because David De Gea's David De Gea's first choice for Man U, and then you got Martin Dubravka's got to be on the bench.
Mm-hmm.
But like I respect the guy.
Mm-hmm.
Good luck for him. Good luck for him. at Man U. He's done a great servant for our club. 4 years.
Yep, he has. But
Um,
he's just gone from like one to being another number two at another club. That's my thing.
yeah.
Yep. Over 2 billion spent by Premier League clubs. Cost of living, aye, aye. Crazy, innit?
Uh,
He was going to end up sitting on the bench either way if he stayed or went. Yep, absolutely, he was. He was. Did New Zealand get to the World Cup finals? I'm not too sure. I'll have to check. But yeah, there's been some very interesting deals that's gone on in this window. Which one do you think surprised you the most, Archer, in this window out of all the clubs that have been doing the business?
uh, Trying to think. I am very surprised. Man U's done okay. Um,
Mm-hmm.
I'm I'm gonna say Man City.
Mm-hmm. Again, Leicester, they've bought a player called Wout Faes. Is that how you pronounce his name? He's a Belgian centre back. Because, of course, Leicester City, they've sold Fofana. So they've used some of that money to get in a new centre back. Everton, they re-signed Gay from Guay from PSG.
I know, like they sell him and he decides to come back.
Yeah. Yeah, I was a bit surprised with that one, I've got to admit, as
Yeah.
as well. But yeah, guys, keep the comments coming about some of the deals you find really, really, really interesting on this deadline day so far. As well. So there.
Yeah.
But yeah, in terms of Newcastle, it looks like their business is done in this window, definitely. I mean, there's still about just over an hour and a half to get deals over the line with
Aye.
as well. So there you are. Chelsea have been doing a bit of business as well. Romeo, he leaves Southampton and he joins Girona. He's been quite a long servant at Southampton, but he leaves them to join Girona.
Has Marcelo in the Premier League? Because I thought he was supposed to be joining. Is it Leeds or something?
Who, sorry?
You know, the Real Madrid left back.
I've not heard anything about that one, I've got to admit. So Wolves agreed to sign a midfielder, Boubacar Traore from Metz, so another Traore on the way to Wolves as well. Joe says Ashworth in the backroom staff are probably looking at players for January already. Yep, I mean, I agree. If it doesn't look like they're going to do any business, they might look and say, right, we'll wait now till January and see what we can look to improve on the squad from there. Do you think that is a possibility, Archer?
No, could do.
I mean, it depends where we are in the league as well.
Yeah.
Of course, the transfer window closes at 11, but the Scotland transfer that closes at midnight. So there's a bit of extra time for clubs in that division to get. What do you think of this one? Aston Villa, Aston Villa have rejected 2 bids from Arsenal for Douglas Luiz. I mean,
Douglas Luiz.
yeah, I mean, do you think he... I'm a bit surprised with that one, why Villa have, they rejected the latest offer from.
Aye. Are you supposed to go to Arsenal, like?
Well, Arsenal have had 2 bids knocked back from.
Bloody hell.
PSV, I'm looking, have no intention to sell forward Cody Gakpo the day. There's some clubs linked with him, from what I remember.
Aye.
At least we aren't waiting on the Chowdhury deal again. All I remember this time last year, we couldn't get Hamza Chowdhury over the line.
Oh, no, that was like January, wasn't it?
We were just sitting on our arse with that one, did nothing about it. Well, we clearly needed to improve that squad in that time as well. Arsenal done well in the transfer window, getting Jesus. Yeah, I think Arsenal have had a good transfer window this season, getting Jesus. They've really strengthened their midfield as well. I think they've done very, very well with that. They're top of the league as well at the moment.
Aye.
I mean, what do you make of Arsenal's business? I think they've done very well, considering their ownership doesn't really get a lot of high rates from their own fans as well. But I think Arsenal have done well in spending the cash in this window.
I Arsenal have done really well, like. Brought in that left back from Man City, didn't they?
Yes, Zinchenko, that's another one they got in as well. So,
Got Gabriel Jesus.
yep, I think that's a player Arsenal kind of player. That's like a player Arsenal have needed, and they've done very well to get him. As well, definitely. Saliba's been given his opportunity now in the Premier League, and that's a good one. I heard Marcelo failed his Fulham medical. Low interesting then. So he could have been on the move, but the medical was not was
Fulham.
Need to get more in right wing and a DM. I most really expected more. Yeah, we all could have expected more, but I think we should be proud of ourselves in this window. We've spent 115 million in this window. We've got some very good players in. Nick Pope, England international, breaking world record on Isak as well. Sven Botman strengthening its centre back as well. Mike debates says God turned water into wine. Klopp turned 5 minutes into 9, so it's true. God's a scouser, lol. We were shafted. We absolutely were, weren't we? Joe says, why didn't we go for Jesus? Do you think we should have gone for him in this window?
Aye. Well, we should have. But
the question is, were we linked with him? Was he in our transfer? Was he on the list of the players we wanted? That's what you've got to ask as well.
Yeah, I'm not too sure. Like,
it's like we finally heard the story on the Paqueta situation. We weren't in for him in this window.
Yep.
Which was called a Keith Downey. Again, there was too many hype over that because he's Bruno's teammate. So, and that's why we didn't get him. But it's because, well, you never in from in this window as well. So there you are. This time last year, we were in for Chowdhury. Yep. But one for bigger and better players now at this time now.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, the game in the Premier League still 1-0 to Man United away to Leicester.
Yeah.
Of course, this departure, who's been a long servant at Arsenal, came up from the academy, and that's Hector Bellerin. He joined Barcelona on a free transfer after terminating the contract with Arsenal by mutual consent. Do you think it was a player that needed to leave that football club?
Who's
Because he
that?
got Hector Bellerin, because he got a lot of stick from Arsenal fans.
Alright. Who's that before? Something shite.
He wasn't highly rated, was he? Why were Watford playing in black and white and stripes against Borough? Well, I'm not too sure, to be honest. That one. So it's an hour and a half left for clubs to get deals completed now. So
Yeah.
I wonder what other news we'll hear in this window as well. Southampton, they've signed Sam Edozie from Manchester City. Never heard of. Don't think I've heard of him. He must have been one from the academy as well. Of course, what about this one, Archer? Dan James, he's having a medical at Fulham ahead of a loan move from Leeds United.
Aye.
I mean, are you a bit surprised with that one as well?
Very. Because he wasn't even like when Leeds signed him, like he wasn't even getting any game time.
Mm-hmm. David says, I think we'll get more players in the January window. Hopefully we will. Depends how we are on the table. So, and then we'll probably analyze it and see where we are on the table as well. Again, do keep the comments coming in, guys. Again, if you are enjoying this, please, of course, do stick the thumbs up, hit the subscribe button if you are new to the channel, or if you're enjoying the content and you're not yet subscribed. Feel free to donate through Super Chat as well. And you can become a member of this channel as well, definitely. So there. Tanabe says, I think that is us done great window, 150 million spent. We will go again in January to fix our depth. I think that's a great point from Brian, what he's come out and said there. This has been a really good transfer window as well. And of course, you compare that to last one as well in January. Look who we brought in then as well.
Yep. Imagine, remember when we got bloody Bentaleb in a flipping January window? Oh, shocking.
Yeah, I remember that window was Bentaleb, Lazaro, Danny Rose, who's finally has left Watford by mutual consent as well. Gary said right winger is a must. I mean, let's see what happens. We could go for someone in January if it looks like our business is done in this window.
Now on 25.
Yep, so it's an hour and 25 minutes until the window closes now. Keep those comments coming in, guys. I know it's a while, but what is the one signing you want in January? Wow.
For me, if we don't get him in the next hour or so, Jack House in January.
Interesting. For Tibbs of January this year, that's a tough one at the moment for me. So what would be comments? We've had some shocking players in the past too. Far too many players we've had in the past.
Oh, I can name quite a few of them. Maybe 11.
I mean, you could go back to players in the Bobby Robson days as well.
Aye. And the Kevin Keegans.
Yep, absolutely. He as well.
And there's one player that you despise.
Would you say who would you say was the worst signing we've ever made? Wow, that's a hard one. Oh, we've had some stinkers at this football club. We've had so many trite players who've been stealing a living here at this club.
Oh, there's been loads. We've had Disco Zisco.
Yep.
Emmanuel Riviere.
Yep.
Florian Tovan.
Tovan. It just didn't work out for him, I'm going to say, with Tovan.
Remy Cabella.
Player that could have had, but it just didn't work out for him.
Trying to think a few others.
Tudobi says Shelby will probably go next summer. That all depends, because I'm hearing if he makes another 3 appearances, he may get a 1-year contract extension. Matty says, for me, it'd be Moussa Diaby, but I can imagine his price would be ridiculous with the World Cup. Yeah, I mean, we were linked with him. He did want to come in this window. He was happy to stay, apparently, at Bayern Leverkusen. So there. Let's go get Madison in January. We'll wait and see what happens with that. That fella Riviere was grim. God, he was awful, was he? I have a feeling Leicester City might go down this season. They are shocking so far. 0 wins. They've had a really poor start, haven't they? Obertan, he was terrible. Albert Luque, yeah, just didn't work out for him. Paul says big black van spotted at the training ground, apparently. Ooh, I wonder who could it be?
What?
That's according to Paul. A black van spotted at the training ground. White Trout says, I take Yuri Tielemans. It looks like he wants out of Leicester City. He does. But we don't know what's happened. I don't think anyone's put in a bid for him in this window yet, unfortunately. So it looks like he's going to be staying at Leicester City by the looks of it.
It could go in January.
January, that's a possibility. So, yeah, paper carries a Benton. Not sure if it's anything to do with transfers, though. It could be anyone, really, couldn't it?
Aye.
It just could be anyone. But I think our business is done in this window now. I would say so. Jules says, get Tielemans and Madison in January. That will send Leicester down. There you are. Imagine we pull off a secret sign and the media don't know about. Imagine if we did that.
Yeah.
Matty says, yeah, it could be from the owners to the cleaners. It could be anyone. If there's talk of a black van down at the training ground. So you just don't know who it could be.
Mm-hmm.
And now we're 90 minutes to go. Again, I'm sure we'll hear some breaking news on other transfers with other clubs very soon, because they'll probably will get announced at some point very, very soon. But anyways, I think our business is over. Yeah, I agree. In terms of incomings, yeah, definitely it will be. Let us know what you think, guys, of the players we've sent out on loan in this window as well. So, and the other players that left in this window as well, like Dwight Gale, like Jeff Hendrick and Clark out on loan as well. Somebody kept saying today, expect a surprise. I don't believe it. I think if it would have been well done way before that if that was the case, unfortunately. So that's why I just think that's why we'll not be bringing any more players in this window. I mean, the João Pedro deal looked like it'd been off as well, Archer, didn't it? But do you think that could have been another player that could have improved our side?
Yep, but obviously didn't came.
Yep. There might have been something that just.
To be fair, like I didn't really expect us getting Alexander Isaac. To be fair.
Well, it all broke out, didn't it? Matty Roach says, but I tell you what, Sky Sports presenters have given Oscar-winning performance to make out Nathan Redmond leaving Southampton is exciting. I see that. Who was it? Was in from was that there was this someone in the was some club in for Nathan Redmond in this window. So. But yeah, forgot which the club it was. Drop your comments. Get there in the comments who it was that it was that who was who were interested in Nathan Redmond. Oh, it's reporting from Fabrizio Romano that Forest have agreed a deal to sign free agent Serge Aurier, former Spurs player. I think it was Bournemouth. Yeah, I think it was Bournemouth as well who went for him as well. So that's according to Fabrizio Romano, who is quite reliable. 23 players for Forest now. Certainly is, isn't it? I can't start deadline day like always, man. Man United or Ronaldo. And who is this Melissa Ready girl? She knows nothing. Oi, oi, have we signed nobody yet? Unfortunately, not JD in this window. It looks like that's what business done, I'm afraid, now in this window. So looks like Leeds trying to get in a striker from Marseille called Bamba Diang, but apparently that deal collapsed because of a late offer from Nice, and he's decided to join Nice instead. Yeah, there's beautiful that Aubameyang is in London. So hopefully that deal will be closed as well. Black Van at training ground. Pulisic names keeps popping up as well. There has been rumours, but I think we would have heard something about that way earlier today, I would have thought, by the looks of it. But you never know. There's still an hour and 14 minutes to go in this window still, so putting everything on Red Forest. I will say I do think it's a bit underwhelming, but that we've got a midfielder or a winger, but we signed players who will become world class in the years to come. I absolutely agree. Like Isak in particular, who looks like he's just coming with so much promise. Scored yesterday, and that's just going to give him confidence throughout the rest of the season. Hopefully, we can see goals from him. See goals there from him. More and more games now, which I believe that we will. Tsunami Brian says, yeah, Pulisic name keeps going around Twitter cities in the northeast. Well, we'll see. It's just rumours going around on that one, I think. I don't think we're going to sign anybody but you never know. Yeah, that is true, JD. Something could still happen very, very late on. Yeah, there's still other types as well for other deals to be announced, definitely. And look, Man United Leicester games headed to stoppage time with Man U still winning 1-0. No doubt we'll hear some news from other clubs in a moment, but I don't think we'll be hearing any more for the time being. You never know. But you just never know yet. If we have more spaces in the Premier League squad, unless we have to leave Kraft out because of his long term injury, would you prefer to be Lewis or Richie to take it? For me, it would be Lewis. I think Richie, for me, is done in the Premier League. What would you say to that one, Archer?
What's up?
If we have one more space in the Premier League, unless we choose to leave Kraft out because of his long term injury, would you prefer to be Richie or Lewis to take it? For me, it'll be Lewis. Richie, as I've mentioned, he's time's done in now when you
look. Keith Downey's on.
Keith Downey's on. Okay, I wonder what he's going to say. Well, I can't hear anything because you'll be ahead because I'm watching it off my phone. But Yep, there's Keith Downey. What's the news we're getting, Archer?
He's banging on about that West Ham right back, which
yes, we were linked with him in this deadline day window as well.
I'll just turn that down.
Mike says, yeah, I've always felt a bit sorry for Lewis got injured and Bruce never wanted him to use. Exactly, absolutely. I think he should be given the backup to Matt Target now because Dummett for me doesn't have the pace and Richie's doesn't have pace now anymore. Well, even in right midfield, his proper position, he just doesn't have the pace for this side anymore. Still in the stoppage time at Man United, so but go back to the Aubameyang dealer, Archer. It leaves a departure. It's like a swap kind of position. Marcus Alonso is going to be joining Barcelona.
Aye.
And that's full time at Leicester, I believe. Man United have won 1-0. And that is more problems for Brendan Rodgers. Still without a win this season at the moment. And he is really under the cosh as well. So there. There's boos at Leicester. They're not happy. I think Brendan Rodgers could be under massive pressure. He really, really could be. Him as well. So. I think that's it. That West Brom side. Martin Kelly from Crystal Palace.
Right.
Rodgers surely has to be gone soon. He could well be. He's not been helped because he hasn't been backed in this transfer window. He really, really hasn't. They've sold Fofana, and they've just got one other player in as well. He's not really been helped in this window. That's the thing. Because I think they're probably going to... They might put their frustration to the fans towards the ownership because, again, they've not really... They've only brought in one player unless they haven't brought in any other players in any other positions as well.
Right.
Who goes first? Stevie G, Rodgers, or Cooper from Forest? Oh. Who could be the next Premier League manager out the door?
I reckon Rodgers.
Jody Lawrence says, forgot Martin Kelly was still playing. To be fair, yeah, he was still at Palace at the time, but he's completed to move to West Bromwich Albion. So he joins Steve Bruce. Was it a goalkeeper that Leicester? But oh yeah, they bought Smithies as well. Forgot about that as well. Has it helped with being unable to sell Tielemans early enough to reinvest the money? That's it. The same with Fofana as well. It's just been Fofana was just announced yesterday, but they did get another centre back in Leicester. But I think they've needed other players in other positions around the squad. Rodgers, Gerrard, and Lampard, three managers. I have to be sacked this season. I think they could be sacked this season as well. if things don't get any better. An hour and 5 minutes left in this window. What's annoyed during this window is all the ITK accounts. I don't pay attention to them, I've got to admit, so there. Yep, so it's in a break now, so there could be. And I've got to say congratulations to Paul, the 2 review, because he's now hit 14 subscribers. Well done, Paul, on 14k subs, matey. Really, really well deserved. 14,000 subscribers. Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. So well done to Paul on that. I know that was mentioned by a Leicester fan when I was watching Paul's stream earlier. I've not seen that, but yeah. I think if they don't start getting results, the 3 of them could all be gone by Christmas. I've said Everton are one of my teams to be relegated this season, as I mentioned. But you're glad not to have to see ITK stuff until January. I was getting sick of it, to be honest, as well. 4 hours I will be getting back. We're far too thin. Needed a right winger, a backup for trips. Hope there is a surprise. Yeah, happy with what we have, but we needed more. We kind of have needed a bit more, but we've done well in this window. Look at what we spent the money on as well. Feel sorry for Newcastle YouTubers covering the transfer window today. Tumbleweed for us. Yeah, but David, you've got to be pleased with what we've done in this window as well. Breaking my transfer record on Alexandra Isak in particular, who is just going to excite a lot of fans this season now. Yeah, that's true. Yep, absolutely. I mean, think about last year. We could get Chowdhury over the line. We already signed Willock last window. We couldn't get anyone else in. Look where we are as a club. Look at the business we done in January, this year as well, and bringing in. Will be any breaking news after this break? Probably will, maybe within other clubs as well. So, but do keep the comments there coming in, guys. And again, if you're new, or again, if you're enjoying, please do hit the thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button as well. And feel free to donate to the channel as well through Super Chats as well. And you can become a member of the channel as well if you'd like to do so. Just click the join button as well. David says, Isak was electric last night and did amazing with his 2 goals. Absolutely slayed Robertson and Gomez. He certainly did, didn't he? That's a player we've kind of needed, a striker we've needed as well. Look at the way he was all about the pitch. We'll get balls into him. And the goal he scored yesterday, Archer, was absolutely fantastic.
No, it was. Cracking goal.
I believe we'll see more goals from the guy. And I believe we'll hopefully see some on Saturday as well.
Yeah, hopefully.
Brian says Keith Downey looks more happy after the takeover. He was lucky to find a crisp packet during the Ashley era. I felt sorry from. I mean, it was deadline day on Mike Ashley was just a normal day for us, wasn't it?
Aye.
That was it. Lawrence says Arthur Mello joins Liverpool on loan, so that looks like a deal that's been now completed now in this on this deadline day as well. Yep, there's breaking news going to be coming on the bottom, and I believe it will be that Liverpool have signed Arthur Mello. I think that'll be the breaking news that'll come up on the bottom. Yep, that is. Yep, that is. So that's a done deal. Yep, and reporting, of course, from Liverpool as well. So, what happens when Wilson is back fit? Does Wilson and Isak play together, or does Wilson start on the subs bench? I think Wilson could be back up now for Isak. You can't just pay nearly 60 million for this lad and have him on the bench. So Wilson's gonna have to fight for his place now. That's it. What would you say to that one, Archer?
Who was that? Mello.
No, Isak when Wilson comes back fit.
Oh, Isak. It's going to be an interesting one if with Wilson coming back. I think Isak might start.
Yeah, I believe you can't just like pay that amount of money for him and just leave him on the bench. So
I know.
Wilson, so there's going to be a bit of competition now between him and Wilson.
Yeah, I reckon Wilson will be the one that'll end up on the bench.
Which, no disrespect to Callum Wilson, he has been done well and scored us some goals at some point. But the reason we've needed another striker in is because Wilson just can't stay fit a full season.
Yeah.
We knew what was going to happen at some point, and there you are. What do you guys think of the game last night? Only just joined the screen for me. We were robbed. We were absolutely well and truly robbed. Yep. Breaking news from Liverpool, same old, same old. Isak will be first choice, Wilson second choice. Yep, absolutely indeed. Because again, look how much we've splashed out on this guy. And you'll not want to sell on the bench after we've paid all that money for him.
I know.
But again, it'll be good to have Wilson a bit of backup now because Chris Wood he doesn't fill anyone with confidence at all, does he?
No.
That is the problem with Chris Wood. He just doesn't fill anyone with confidence at all, does he?
I reckon Wood could probably go maybe January or maybe in the summer.
Yep, could well do. And if there's no improvement from Chris Wood, he has to go.
Yeah. I'll give him a season, and then if not, then you'll end up gone.
Yep, that's it. Just under an hour to go. Said you were DM. Yeah, I just seen it. Brian, it's Dubravka watching on the Leicester Man United game. So we've seen pretty much all Chris Wood has to offer, and it ain't much. It's certainly not. He certainly hasn't offered much, as he Chris Wood, Archer, has he?
Well, Chris Wood, nah, hasn't even done much.
No. We all brought this lad in to score goals. 2 goals.
Hey, Chris Wood's like another Riviere, isn't it?
A little bit better than Riviere. I think Leicester should have went for Dubravka to replace Schmeichel. I think, yeah, I've discussed this. Dubravka, I think Leicester would have been the better move for Dubravka.
Yeah.
He would have got game time there after Leicester shoulder Kasper Schmeichel. And Dubravka's got to a team where he'll be number 2 as well.
Aye. It's less than 50 minutes.
Yep. More like Andy Carroll, but less injury prone. Yep. I think Lawrence is on about Chris Wood there. More like Andy Carroll, but less injury prone. Yeah, exactly. That will probably hear some more breaking news on Sky in a moment. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang apparently having his medical. Well, that was reported a bit earlier on, so. This is another rumor. Apparently, Arsenal, I'm hearing, have had a third bid rejected.
Bloody hell.
Oh, 25 million this time. So apparently the third bid worth around about 25 million. That has been rejected as well, from what I can see on the Sky Sports website in the transfer centre. So another bid looks like it's been knocked back. So I'm up to it's becoming said. Bright says over 2 million spent in the Premier League, more than any other league. Absolutely, yes. Kendo, even the lads, we finally snapped up charity on that 1 million. No, now that we can't afford it. Sam Fender, Sir James's pocket confirmed. Ooh, interesting. Very, very interesting. 50 minutes or 49 minutes. Well, 50 minutes, just under 50 minutes. The club's out to get businesses done and dusted now. So, yeah. But what I'm going to do after this show, guys, I will drop the link in, and then you can come and have your say about this, about our transfer business done in this window. So come and join myself and Archer, and you can have a discussion about our transfer business. How do you think it's gone in this window? Even though it doesn't look like we're bringing anyone in on deadline day, but you can discuss how the business has gone. Presume the Pedro deal is dead. Yeah, it looks a bit by the looks of it now. Everton have ended their interest, and there was just nothing near that Newcastle. That something was agreed with Newcastle, so I just got to the point that deal was dead in the water. So there. Chelsea's midfielder Billy Gilmore's having a head of medical at Brighton. Didn't see that one there happen through. Of course, do keep the comments coming in, guys. Of course, if you please do take the thumbs up and please hit the subscribe button as well, sir. Brian says, I always said when the takeover was done, let's use St James's for more football to get more money than Mackham's doing. Yep, absolutely. Certainly I've done that.
Shame I couldn't have got him, like.
Which one?
Den Donker. One that's just
yeah, we were linked with him as well, weren't we?
Mm-hmm.
Has been a cracking 2 sets of windows. Sad to see Dub score, though. Hopefully the loan out will develop our youngsters rather than a foot further out the door. Absolutely, yeah, Kendo, yeah. Oh, there's some breaking news happening on Sky Sports now. What is it? What's the breaking news? I think it could well be that Everton have signed Garner, James Garner, on a permanent deal. Young has apparently reportedly failed his medical at Nice. Again, I haven't got the volume up because of due to copyright issues again. And Memphis Depay him here and has decided to stay at Barcelona. Douglas Luiz is not going to be leaving Aston Villa. They said the player is not for sale, so that's why the bids have been turned out. But Villa said not for sale. Meanwhile, Disney are in talks to buy DreamWorks Animation Studios for $25.6 billion. Wow, interesting. What's the deal you guys are really hoping for, even if they side for other clubs? Oh, interesting one, Kendall. Archie, go on then. What do you think? What's the idea? What's the deal you would have really have hoped for in this window, even if they side for other clubs? So, who do you think you would love to have seen signed in this window? That's not happened.
Don't know.
It's a hard one, isn't it?
It's
Could it be Diaby, Paqueta?
I would have gone with Saw.
Interesting. Neymar, Archer. You said Neymar at one point, didn't you?
Oh, I did Neymar.
Yes, I don't think we've forgotten about that. Andrew, good evening. Hope you well. Your fan interviews after the games are great, especially when Archer is on last. Absolutely. And I believe Archer's got a one for this Saturday as well, which I'm not going to tell you. But are you planning to tell Archer? Or are you going to wait until that gets put out on the channel?
Yeah, because it is a surprise.
Yep, there you are. There's a surprise in order. So you're going to have to wait out when it comes out on the channel on what it will be for the fan cams after the. It's got, well, probably if we win, obviously, then Archer's most likely going to do it as well. But it looks like there could be a surprise in store. I think I know what it is actually, but I'm not saying that. Andrew says I'd be happy with Coochie signing late. Oh. Johnny View says, remember Bruce joking about looking at Neymar when we were linked with someone from PSG? I think it was Gouet in January 2021. Yeah, I remember that, wasn't it? Yes, I remember that definitely. So remember that. Okay, keep the comments coming in, guys. Quite a lot coming through tonight, definitely. So 40 minutes to go in this window now, I believe. Andrew says, not in the hot tub, Archulon. No, he's not.
No. Maybe in a couple of weeks.
James Garner to Everton is done. Yep, it is done. So that one has been completed. Archer will be happy as beside Gooch from the Macabs that said after we win every time on your fan cams. Oi, Lickby Gooch. Oh, God, Brian, man. Oh, Brian. Jesus Christ.
Lick me gooch. God.
We should have shelved out for the ref. His sponsor deal with casino watchers must be down the toilet. Gee, yeah.
I reckon that's got to be the deal of deadline day for me, like.
Which one?
Anthony.
Yeah, I believe it could well be, yeah, as well. Andrew says, not surprised by nothing being done today. The 60 million on Isak kind of give it away. We will be doing anything more. Absolutely agree there, Andrew. Yep. I mean, we've done well in this window. And as well, I'll be disappointed we've not looked at other areas in a way, but to get Isak over the line is absolutely fantastic, isn't it?
Mm.
I think Kendall looks a bit disgusted at Brian's comment there. Yep. So when when we hit 11 o'clock, guys, I will drop the link in, and you can come and have your say about the deals that have been taking place in this window as well. So,
Well, there's Martin de Bosco.
thought Matty might have left on loan. He has gone out on loan to Colchester. Well, Matty was on loan. Yes, he's back. He's definitely gone out on loan. The same with Fernandez as well. Missed that she's paid it. No problem, man. So, no problem. Yeah, Matty Longstaff did go out on loan. But yeah, Brendan Rodgers has come out as he said he's not been backed enough in this transfer window by the Leicester ownership. With the greatest respect, we have not had the help in the transfer market that this team has needed, said Rodgers after the 1-0 defeat of Man United. Leicester bottom of the Premier League with a point after 5 games. So Brendan Rodgers has come out and said that he feels disappointed with the transfer activity as well. Go to Palace game, lads, says Andrew. Absolutely. We'll be there. We'll be there on Saturday. You there, Andrew, as well?
All right.
Yep, so did you hear that Leicester, that Brendan Rodgers has spoken out about not being backed in this transfer window properly. So he feels frustrated and what could happen. Brendan looking for a hoof out the door like Parker. I mean, that happened to Parker. He was very critical of how he felt he was backed in the window and he was sacked. If Brendan Rodgers is coming out and say the same, could that lead to the same thing? Do you think, Archer?
I reckon Brandon will be gone.
Yep. Yeah, he signed Vardy to a new contract. He tied Vardy down to a new contract, who has been a great servant at the football club. Don't get me wrong, but he should have been back probably in this window, Brendan Rodgers, and he hasn't. But again, I think that was due to a lot to the name and right to the stadium, which they've been struggled to finance to pay.
Apparently, Batshuayi's gone to Forest.
Yep, I bet that's a season-long loan as well. Lawrence says, felt like it just since our last home game. Think that's because we've had 3 successive away games. Yep. Brian thinks Rodgers will walk. It wouldn't surprise me if Rodgers was to walk. And I'm just looking for the transfer news that Dad James has passed his full medical, so that deal's now very, very close now again. Federico Fernandez, that's just been posted on the Newcastle United club website about a few minutes ago that Fernandez has left the club to join Elche in La Liga. Vardy signed an extension till he's 58 is as good as a new signing. Yeah. Could argue he's been backed as owners, not sold Madison and Tielemans. They've done well. They kept them so far, but I think you could tell Rodgers wanted other players in through the door and he just hasn't got them. Shame we did get Pedro. He looked quite a baller. And apparently it's a permanent deal actually for Fernandez, according to Lawrence. So Federico Fernandez is definitely out the door on a permanent deal. So it looks like a permanent deal.
28 minutes ago.
Yep, so we are less than half an hour now in this. Yeah, it is a permanent basis. Fernandez leaves according to Newcastle's website. Been a great servant, but just went down the pecking order now, unfortunately. One thing we have learned in football, every window you have to strengthen. Absolutely, you have to. You have to, and Leicester haven't done that, really. They haven't. They've left it too late. And, well, it's down to the owners. Good luck to Fernandez. Had been fantastic for us. Yeah, he's been a great servant, Federico Fernandez, and he's had some really, really good times at this club. Was weird what happened with Federico, but wish him well. He was getting on a bit, though, so good time to go. Yeah, absolutely. But he's definitely been. But wonder how much he's gone for. How much has he gone for, do you think? That's the question. Yep, Bamba Dieng, he has failed his niece medical.
Ooh! Shock. There's some breaking news.
What is the breaking news, Archer?
It's just in the group chat.
Oh, well, it's in our group chat. What's it going to be?
Just shouting on Shoggy.
Okay. Just keeping an eye out on all the thing news.
Oh, come off it, man.
Yeah, well, let's see what it is. But, okay. Now 25, just over 25 minutes left to go now. I still think Forest will go down 40 many new players in. It's a possibility still the players have got ejected. I reckon Lewis should get debruced and how this season it improved significantly. There is a quality player in there. I've said he should be given a chance now, Jamal Lewis. There's 25 minutes left in this window. What news we'll get after this break. Again, please do keep those comments coming in, guys. So Kendall says Forest are all in the season. They've pretty much bought every. They've pretty much bought every player corn they have, haven't they? And just waiting on some more news coming out. Got about just under 25 minutes left in this window. Him as well, but again, keep those comments there coming in, guys. And of course, please do hit the thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, of course, if you're new to the channel. Or if you enjoy the content, you're not yet subscribed, you can donate as well. And if you would like to become a member of the channel, feel free to do so as well. Either one. Forest Stolen in the sea, they pretty much bought every player code and they bought loads of players in this window. Haven't they? Look forward to see Bruno Marca-Paqueta in the next Hammers game. The Battle of the Brazilian Brotherhood. Yes, absolutely. We certainly will be. Craig's in the house, Sunderland fan. All right, Craig, hope you're well. First win under Mowbray I seen yesterday. 3-0 against Rotherham. Yeah, we'll probably get some more news there upcoming very, very soon. Regards to the... So, well, yeah, Craig said it was good. We have Tees Derby next, it is, isn't it? And we'll put the link in about when 11 o'clock hits. And we'll get some of your fans' thoughts. As well of the overall business we've done in this window as well. That clock is definitely ticking now.
All right. I reckon Sunderland should have a new sponsor for next season. Like,
All right.
aye. You know how they've got Tony Mowbray? Their new sponsor for next season should be sponsored by Greg's Cheese Pasties.
Oh God. Yeah, we are done as well. Shame, like I see another, like to see another centre back in. Fair play there, Greg. If he was done in this window as well.
Just under 15 minutes to go.
Yep.
And it's been very quiet.
Be a bit quiet, hasn't it? There's no new announcements have been yet so far, but and again, guys, I will drop the link in about just under over 50 minutes time. It'd be great to get your thoughts on the business we've done in this window. So, with the Liverpool signing Arthur Melo, it includes an option to buy the midfielder for €37.5 million. So that probably will become the end of the season. Yep. So. "70 minutes left now in this window. So it's just that clock ticking away. I played against Archer in College Disability League. Oh, did you, Craig? Interesting. Do you know anything about that one, Archer?
No. Maybe.
He plays for Gateshead Inspired. Oh, yes. "60 minutes. We're just under now. So it's just that clock ticking away. Oh, now Brian says Michy Batshuayi's move to Nottingham Forest from Chelsea will not be happening now. Okay. So Forest have missed out on a player now. Batshuayi's move to Forest is not happening anymore. So that deal is now off.
Fulham have just signed a striker.
Yep, they've signed Carlos Vinny.
Can't even bloody pronounce the freaking surname.
Yep, so they've signed a player from Benfica. Apparently, he was on loan. Spent a season on loan 2 years ago. All right. Billy Gilmore has passed his Brighton medical of completing a move there. So that deal's looking ever so close now. So there you are. But there's another deal announced that Fulham have signed a striker. Yep, there you are. Fulham. There's the news that Fulham have signed Carlos Vinicius. Is that how we pronounce his name? From Benfica. Good move for Brighton. Yeah, I think that is. I remember he was on loan at Norwich last season, wasn't he? That's right.
Yeah.
Well, it's just under 10 minutes to go now. You reckon Sunderland will stay up? I think they will actually stay up in the Championship. Yep, I think they will. I think there's other teams going to go down. I think he's got more of a chance than Steve Bruce at West Brom of staying up. Dubravka, of course, with this interview. Just on a break at the moment. No doubt we might hear some more news for other clubs. Bamba Dieng, he's been pushed on Newcastle the last free deadline. Finally gets a move to the Premier League with Leeds today. Chooses Nice instead and fails to board his flight, then fails his medical. Absolutely. Yes, he did. Ten minutes to go.
8 minutes to go.
Oh, 8 minutes. Oh, yeah, because mine's just ahead, isn't it?
Yeah.
I just realized that's why you were saying 10 minutes on mine, because yours is just a bit ahead of mine. So, but yeah, when it gets to 11 o'clock, I will drop the link down in so you can come and have your say on our transfer business in this window, even though we haven't brung anyone on deadline day today. But we will get your thoughts on our overall transfer business, so feel free to get and have your say on. We'll not be keeping it on very long, so because of work and stuff and that for particularly me the next day. So there you go. But we'll try and get some people on, see if they want to give their say about the overall Toons transfer business in this window. That clock is definitely ticking now. Arsenal fans want Edu Outlaw. They're never happy, are they? They've had a good window this season. They really, really have. Jesus Zinchenko, amazing science for Arsenal. Yep, absolutely agree. Well, it'll be about almost 6 minutes now. Almost 6 minutes now until the transfer window will be closed. Five minutes to go now. And there's some news from Everton. Andre Gomez, he joins Lille on loan for the remainder of the season. Again, Brendan Rodgers for just venting his frustration out of the whole window. He's not happy at all. Villa must be disappointed with Coutinho. That's still no name at St James's Park in a two-top Archer, lol. Kendall says, still believe. Well, like to see you still having the optimist in there, Kendall, still. It's really ticking down now, that clock. So we're just under 4 minutes now. Whoa, whoa, what the hell's that? Oh, I got a big, the big moth just flew in the room. Jesus Christ, that came flying out of nowhere. Oh, it's attracted to me bloody green screen lights now. Namor quoted as saying the chance to link up with Wood is an opportunity he couldn't turn down. Hey, Jesus Christ. Bloody moth has just flew in and is really attracted to my green screen lights. Would you believe it? Oh, it's just so attracted to my green screen lights.
Can we not just sign them off? Call it Nemo. Moth the Nemo.
Hey, Jesus Christ. Villa, they've now confirmed the signing of Ben Direct now, so Martin Brave has signed for Espanyol as a free agent. He's bought a contract with Barcelona that was officially terminated. I want to get rid of this bloody moth. But it is just too attracted to my sun green screen lights.
35 seconds to go.
35 seconds to go then. Well, I'll get the link ready.
$25.
Yep.
15.
What you need to get over to St. James's Park to your striptease with name or 60k, 600k a week contract. Wow. And how long left? Is that 11 o'clock?
Yep, the transfer window is officially closed.
There we go. Right, guys, link going in. Let's have you, some of you have you say on the business we have done in this transfer window. We'll not keep it in for very long though, because poor bastard me's got work tomorrow. So we'll see if anyone comes in. But I have pinned it. But before this, I want to try and get rid of this bloody bastard moth.
It's Nemo. He's just signed for Newcastle.
Oh. Hold on, 2 ticks. Come here, man. Ah. Ew. It's gone all over the place. Come on, man.
Hello, Nemo. Fly.
I can yell that, man. Honestly, it's stuck at me green screen lights.
Are you caught, Nemo?
Oh, I had it before, but it's just bastard just flew at me son hands. Oh, I didn't know where it's gone now, like. But anyways, we've got a guest waiting, so we'll get him in.
Chippers.
No such chippers. It's Lawrence.
Hey guys.
Alright.
Well, Lawrence, you happy with the business we've done in this window?
Yeah, getting Isaac obviously breaking the transfer record, and hopefully we'll see more performances like last night. Getting Botman in, obviously signed Target permanently, and getting Nick Pope. I mean, maybe his goalkeeper wasn't priority, but at the same time, Dubravka injury prone, and I think Pope is probably the better goalkeeper so far. And also getting players out, Fernandez, Clark. I mean, I know Clark's obviously was just loan, but he's got a year left. Hayden, Hendrick, Woodman.
Yep.
Dwight Gill as well.
Yep, we've managed to shift out some dead wood at the moment, as well, which is a good thing. But you're a bit frustrated with it that we've not brought anyone in this window. It's been more outgoings than incomings in this window.
Adam maybe like a CDM, with obviously Shelby having that long-term injury.
Yeah. That's understandable as well. So, but overall pleased with the business, definitely.
Yeah.
Yep. That's good to say as well. I mean, getting Isak through the door was massive for us. And he's just going to get better. I mean, that goal he scored yesterday it's just going to make him a fantastic player at this club now. You just really believe it will. Well, then, okay, Lawrence, thank you very much for giving your quick thoughts. No problem. And I'll take care. Please subscribe to Lawrence's channel. Please subscribe to Lawrence's channel, The Geordie View. So, well, still a room for. We'll probably not, keep this going for too long as well, but here you are. Yeah, but as you mentioned, the transfer window is now closed. But there has been some interesting deals going on within this window, definitely. So, but overall, I am pleased with the business we've done in this window. Even though we've not brought anyone in on deadline day, but I'm more just delighted with the business we've done. That is the main thing. So there. Okay, guys, please do drop the thumbs up, hit the subscribe button as well, and you feel free to donate to the channel as well through Super Chat as well. We did have Lawrence give his thoughts on the ESR deadline day. Hopefully we'll try and get some more in as well, and then we'll call it very, very soon. Some poor bugger's got work in the morning, unfortunately, as much as I would to stay. Southampton have just announced the signing of a new player. Caleta Car? What a name. What a name.
Who? G Kalatar Car. Is that what you pronounce it?
That's how you pronounce his name. I'm not entirely too sure.
Southampton signed G Kalatar Car. What a name.
Absolutely, indeed, what a name. Yeah, wow.
It should actually say Southampton will sign. How would you like your toast in the morning?
God almighty, man.
How's Neymar? Has he flied into St James's Park yet from yours?
I don't know where the bastard's gone, I've got to admit. It's gone somewhere. But where is the question? I don't know.
That is the question. Where? And I believe he's late for a medical.
Hey, well, oh god. Oh, hey, I'm getting too tired now. It definitely flew somewhere because it was just spent majority of the time on my green screen lights, and I don't know where the backers gone now. So there you are. We'll keep the link in just for a few more minutes, guys, with about 5 minutes left, because we're going to end it there. Because again, I've got poor bastard work tomorrow, so. But, yeah, again, overall pleased with the business, as I mentioned. So, oh, no, it's back again.
Yay, Neymar!
So the bastard bloody wardrobe doors now, the twat. Oh, my green screen's got all over the place as well. Oh, it flew off again, man. Jesus Christ on a bike, man.
You never know, Peter. It'll probably by the time you got to bed, it'll be lying on your pillow.
Oh, don't remind us, man. Where has Neymar the Moth gone? Jesus, man. Ah, it's all the way up there now. I can just see it. For fuck's sake, man. Jesus Christ, man. 5 minutes, guys. We'll keep the link in, and then we're going to end the show for tonight. And from there, so just quickly. Hey, God. Neymar the Moth just sat on the wall, feeling happy as Larry.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my green screen's got all over the place again. There you go. Green screen's got all over again. Yeah. Somebody clip that. Conor Bryan. God. Few minutes, guys. We're going to end the show in a moment. You as well, so. And fly without wings. Are you getting attacked by a moth? Hope it doesn't land on your head when you are asleep. Haha. Exactly. Hopefully it doesn't. That's all. If I can get the bloody bastard out the room, that's a thing.
You never know, Peter. It might be a female Neymar.
Oh, Jesus, man.
laying her legs.
Oh, God almighty. Oh, God.
Incoming Neymar Jr.
For fuck's sake, man. Oh, God, man. Oh, can I go to bed soon now?
think the
Still on
last
the
five.
wall.
I think the last 5 minutes we've just been talking about Neymar with him off.
Yeah, Lily will have because I've been getting attacked by it almost. It's the moth mating session. Oh God, Kendall, man. Yeah, but not me bloody flat of all places. So, there you go. A couple of minutes, guys. We'll be taking the link out and we're going to end the show. Stop there. But the last part of the show has been me getting attacked by a sod moth of all things. Could be talking about more transfers until some bastard intruder comes right in me room. Hey. What's up here? Hey, God. Right, I'm now going to take the link off now, guys, because I am going to end the show. But I hope you guys have enjoyed tonight as well. So again, please do stick the thumbs up, hit the subscribe button. If you are enjoying the content, you're not yet subscribed, or if you're new to the channel, you can still donate to the channel as well, and you can become a member as well of the channel as well. But thank you so much for tonight. We are going to end it there now. It's been some very interesting deals in terms of Newcastle, more outgoings on this day than anyone coming in. But it's been a great window for us. It really, really has. Particularly breaking my record on Alexander Isak. And I cannot wait to see this guy on Saturday in a black and white shirt at St. James's Park in front of 52,000 fans. I'll be there. I cannot wait. Coming up on the channel, of course, because I will be at the game on Saturday, I'll be giving me quick thoughts. And of course, there'll be fan reactions as well. And also do keep an eye out on the match review and player ratings as well, whether that's with myself or whether I bring someone else on that as well. But anyway, guys, thank you so much again for tonight. We've had another really blast of a show. Hope you enjoy the rest of your evening. Take care of yourselves. And until the next time on the channel, see you all later. Take care of yourselves. Good night.
Catch you later.